7 times Ballon D'Or winner, 5 feet 7 inches tall, a happy father of 3. You already know these facts about Lionel Messi, but did you know his first deal was signed on a napkin? These are 10 facts you didn't know about Lionel Messi. Number 10. Messi's first deal was on a napkin. You must have heard of different players signed, but I bet you haven't heard of any like Messi. Back in 2000, Messi's father became worried about the fate of his young son because of Barcelona's hesitation to complete a deal. At that time, Messi was just 13, so Barca was not sure about the potential of such a young boy, but young Messi cleared their doubts. Within minutes of playing during a trial game, Riach, Barca's sporting director at the time, was convinced that Barcelona needed Messi. Barca wasn't the only club that recognized Messi's talent. Both Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid also offered to sign him, so Riach took matters into his own hands to settle the issue once and for all. In an attempt to assure Messi's father that his son would be signed, Riach took a napkin and wrote an agreement on it in the presence of 2 witnesses, Mingala and Gajoli, who also signed the napkin after Riach. Messi will never forget the napkin and the story that surrounds it. Number 9. Messi has a word in the Spanish dictionary. No doubt, the 2022 World Cup legend is one of the best players in the world. Let's not start the argument about who's the best right now. At least, we can all agree that he's a talented player that has broken different records, scoring several goals home and away, winning different titles. He has left a number of us amazed that many call him the greatest player of all time, and it seems whoever's in charge of the Spanish dictionary agrees. If you happen to come across a Spanish dictionary, open it, and there you will find the word amescent, which means the perfect way to play football, an unlimited ability to self-improve, and a word that describes the best player of all time. The word was added in the dictionary back in 2013, and since then, he has even done more. Number 8. House built in the shape of a football pitch. Apart from being his career, football can be likened to Messi's life. He loves to make this fact known through everything he does, and he even built a house themed around his career. The house was designed and custom built with the help of Spanish architect Luis Garrido, who created a masterpiece. The entrance building is shaped like the number 1, while the main building is designed like a 0 to reflect Messi's chosen shirt number, 10. When you look at the whole property from above, you'll discover that the buildings look like a football pitch. If you're rich enough to make your house look like anything you want, you would most likely design it in a way that would make you happy, and that's exactly what Messi did. Well, why not? Number 7. Every goal is a tribute to his grandmother. Whatever we choose to do, having a supporter makes it easy. For Messi, his maternal grandmother was his best supporter as a child. She accompanied Messi to training sessions and matches as a child because she believed in his dreams. Unfortunately, Messi's grandmother died when he was 10 years old, and that death has put Messi through a lot of pain. Though Messi's grandmother is dead, he never forgot her. Every time Messi scores a goal, he remembers his grandmother. He would always point to the sky as a tribute to her. Presently, he has scored over 720 goals, and after each, he paid his tributes. Messi is still active and would score more goals. Expect to see more of his tributes to his grandmother. Number 6. A replica of his left foot was sold for $5,250,000. Who wouldn't like to have a goat with them? Anything to have him or a replica of him. That's right. A replica of his left foot was carved in solid gold. It was fabricated from a mold of his foot. The sculpture that weighs 25 kilograms was titled Golden Foot. After it was unveiled in Tokyo, Japan, it was priced at 4 million euros, which is equivalent to $5,250,000. Part of the proceeds was said to be donated to the victims of the earthquake and tsunami that hit the Asian country in 2001. Aside from the golden foot was also the golden foot plate that has the mold of Messi's footprint, which was also unveiled on the same day. Number 5. He met his wife when he was 5 years old. Talk about a perfect love story. Talk about Messi and his mother of 3 kids. For most people, they meet in college, at work, or anywhere else as an adult, but Messi met his wife when he was just a boy. He met Recuzzo when he was 5 years old, through his childhood friend Lucas Scaglia, who is Recuzzo's cousin. The two grew closer as months rolled into years, and even after Messi left home, he kept in touch with Recuzzo. In 2008, they made their relationship public, a relationship that didn't catch friends and family by surprise because the connection has always been obvious. After 9 years, the two tied the knot, and today they have 3 sons. No wonder Messi does not joke with his family. Number 4. Heist in Paris. Anywhere Messi goes, the crowd definitely follows. It doesn't matter if he wants them around or not. Even when it's not okay with him, he must appear cool with it. But some uninvited guests can be really disturbing, such as the gang of robbers that broke into Messi's hotel room back in 2021. Messi and his family had moved into the hotel after his transfer from Barcelona to PSG, and ever since his arrival, the police tightened up the security, but somehow, the gang of thieves entered via an unlocked balcony door after scaling the outside of the building through the roof. The thieves stole cash and expensive jewelry from the football star's room, but reportedly, they didn't limit the theft there. They went to the other rooms where they also stole valuables. Number 3. Sent off the pitch 3 times. For football players, offense and punishments are normal. And then, talking about one of the coolest football players in history, Messi is one of them, but still, he's been red carded 3 times. The PSG forward has appeared in over 800 club matches and scored wonderful goals over 700 times, which means he had to endure a lot on the pitch. The first time he saw a red card was in 2005 when he was debuting for the Argentine national team for his first cap. He was subbed at the 63rd minute, and just 2 minutes after his legs touched the ball, he threw an elbow at a Hungarian defender who pulled his shirt. The second time was during his play in Argentina against Chile in the 2019 Copa America, where he got into a scuffle with Chile's Gary Medel, which made the referee send them both off the pitch. The third time was during the end of his play at Barcelona, which was the first time he was shown a red card in the club. Number 2. The medical condition that almost cost his career. Known to his parents and friends, Messi has a talent that clearly shows that football is the right path for him. His parents did not hinder him from going after his dreams, but his career was almost over before it even began. When Messi was just 11 years old, his soccer dreams took a hit. He was diagnosed with growth hormone deficiency, which resulted in his stunted growth. With that deficiency, Messi wouldn't go far even with his talent. This deficiency can be treated, but only with a huge amount of money that Messi's parents could not afford. Fortunately, Barcelona gave Messi all that he ever needed: an opportunity to pursue his soccer career and also to get the medical treatment that he needed. Once he got the treatment, the rest became history. Number 1. Messi arrested for tax fraud. Messi is one of the richest football players in the world, but surprisingly, he and his father were charged with tax fraud amounting to 4.1 million euros in Spain. He was accused of creating a string of fake companies in Belize and Uruguay to avoid taxation. When you think about how rich Messi is, you won't find that in any way reasonable. According to Messi, he knew nothing about the tax fraud, as he only trusted his father and lawyer, who had both managed his finances since the start of his career. At the end of the court hearing, Messi was sentenced to 21 months and his father to 15 months in jail. The jail term was later lifted for a fine of 252,000 euros and 180,000 euros for Messi and his father respectively, in addition to a corrective repayment of around 3.5 million euros that he paid for evading tax payment.